My dear students, we are going to study reversible and irreversible cells. Electrochemical cells involve interconversion between electrical and chemical energy. They are divided into two classes. The first class is the electrolytic cells involve conversion of electrical energy to chemical energy. The other class, that is galvanic cells, will have a conversion of chemical energy to electrical energy. The devices called galvanic cells or voltaic cell in honor of Galvani and Volta, the pioneers in the field. These cells are electrogenic or driving cells. Electrical work done by galvanic cell must be equal to the decrease in the free energy of the reactants. The electric work done involves passage of current. The chemical reaction must involve oxidation reduction reactions can generate electrons, transfer electrons that migrate and produce current in the external circuit. A galvanic cell consists of two electrodes or two half cells connected externally. Metal wire and electric current flows through the wire. Each electrode or half cell consists of an electronic and electrolytic conductor in contact. At the point of the contact of the two, the potential difference arises, and this is called electrode potential. The reaction of oxidation or reduction occurring at the electrode will generate a potential known as the electrode potential. One of the potentials developed is the oxidation potential, and the other potential is a reduction potential. The potential developed by the cell will be the sum of two half cell or electrode potentials. Oxidation occurs at negative electrode where the electrons are given off, and reduction must take place at the positive electrode where electrons enter. Then the reversible cell. A reversible cell is defined as the cell in which the cell reaction gets reversed by applying a potential slightly greater than the EMF of the cell. For example, reversible cell is a Daniell cell. As the cell operates, the cell reaction is Zn plus copper plus 2 gives Zn plus 2 and copper. The Zn, it is in a solid state, that will be converted into Zn plus 2 in a aqueous state, and copper plus 2 aqueous state, it converted into copper in a solid state. The voltage that is produced 1.1 volt. As the cell is reversible, the cell reaction, net cell reaction, gets reversed with external potential applied. It is a slightly greater than EMF of the cell, that is 1.1 volt. The driving and opposing forces differ by an infinitesimally small amount from each other. The reaction may be made to take place either in the forward or in the reverse direction by adjusting the EMF of a cell externally. A reversible cell is a cell in which the chemical reaction taking place can be made to proceed in either direction by changing the direction of flow of current through it. Reversible cell will contain reversible electrodes. Then the irreversible cell. An irreversible cell is defined as one in which the cell reaction does not get reversed by applying a potential slightly greater than the EMF of a cell. The cell consists of the zinc and copper rods immersed in sulfuric acid. It is an example that the zinc and copper rods, that is the electrodes, immersed in a sulfuric acid solution. When the cell operates, the reaction taking place is the zinc in a solid state plus twice H plus in aqueous state gives zinc Zn plus 2 aqueous state plus S2 gas. Means Zn is converted into Zn plus 2 and the hydrogen gas get evolved. However, when this cell is connected in an opposing manner to the external EMF, which is slightly more than its own, the copper dissolves and hydrogen is liberated. Copper solid state Cu plus twice H plus in aqueous. It gives the copper plus 2 in aqueous state and the hydrogen gas is evolved. On applying a potential greater than the cell EMF, the above reaction taking place. Irreversible cell in which gas will get liberated or metal may be plated on the cathode. Irreversible cells are of great value in practical applications such as electroplating, electrolytic reduction, etc. We distinguish between reversible cell and irreversible cells. Reversible cell, the cell reaction is reversible and spontaneous. The irreversible cell is the cell reaction is irreversible. In a reversible cells, no external power supply is necessary to drive the cell reaction. It generates its own EMF during the cell reaction. In case of irreversible cells, an external potential slightly greater than cell EMF is required for the cell reaction or electrolysis to occur in an electrolytic cell. Then reversible cell, in which cell reaction will occur only when the two electrodes are connected externally. In case of irreversible cells, cell reaction may occur even if the two electrodes are not connected externally. Then reversible cells, in which it generates electrical energy during the cell reaction. In irreversible cells, it doesn't produce electric energy, it spends electrical energy during the cell reaction. Example for reversible cell, it is a galvanic cell, and example for irreversible cell, it is an electrolytic cell. Thank you.